I recently received this DM and I asked the sender whether I could share it and my response with all of you. Hey Neil, I'm a 20-year-old guy and over the past, I'd say 4 years, I've come to see myself as a leftist and feminist. I read a lot of women literature and find myself in spaces that cater to women, such as reading novels recommended by Book Talk and consuming TV shows geared towards women. This leads me into rabbit holes where women speak more freely and unfiltered. It's safe to say I don't take it well hearing what they think of men. Each time I see it, I want to scream out, but not all men, when I know it's most men. Although I see the struggles women have to deal with, I can't help but get triggered by the ones that use feminism as a cloak to hate men. I know femcells are nowhere near as bad as their male counterparts, yet I have a hard time controlling my emotions. I think I need more empathy and understanding on their part, but to actually do it is so hard. Do you have any tips? There's no prescribed journey for men on their path to feminism, but I do think that what he's describing here is not unusual. And so I'm going to share 5 points that I think are broadly applicable to most, if not all, men who are going through a similar experience. The first of them being to remember that women don't come to fear or even hate men without a very good reason. No woman was born feeling this way about men, and they didn't arrive at this conclusion without a lot of evidence and a lifetime of experience. Number 2, if you hear women talking about men and you think to yourself, well, that doesn't describe me, that's not about me, then that's not about you. Generalities do not describe everyone. If it's not about you, then it's not about you. But number 3, even if you know that it's not about you, women don't know that, and they can't trust that without seeing a lot of evidence from you. In order to keep themselves safe, to protect themselves from us, they have to move through the world as if any one of us could be a danger, which is why we have to prove ourselves worthy of trust every single day. And number 4, even if we are not that bad guy, even if we are not sexists and misogynists, we are still responsible for fixing it because we benefit from it anyway. We are the beneficiaries of patriarchy, of male privilege, and we have to do something with that power. I know that I will be listened to. I can reach men who wouldn't normally listen to women. I know that because I receive messages from them on here, and it's my duty to do that work. And 5, we have to be aware that our privilege has made us fragile. If this work is difficult, if it's hard to hear all men are like this, it's because we have not had to build up resilience, endurance, toughness in the face of gender depression. Certainly not in the way that women and non-binary folks have, given that they face gender depression on a daily basis. And that male fragility can only be addressed, can only be rectified by building it up like a muscle through these discussions. And I'll throw in a bonus, a number 6, always exercise beginner's caution. We will never experience gender depression the way that women do. We will never experience what they've experienced. We will always be learning.